Hello and welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that bit of footage. We'll just run this around and have a quick look around the railway. What I've been trying to do is get some stuff put away, but I have sort of got waylaid by a number of things over the last week. So nothing got put away really. I keep saying I should get stuff away because there's too much lying around on the railway. Let's see if we can bring that to a gentle stop somewhere around there. There we go. So, yeah, last week I think I showed a screenshot. I'd left all the tools down there, and we got this siding sorted out along the side of the 00 station, and the isolating rail sorted. So I don't know how long we've had the track down, and I've never got around to it. This wasn't even pinned down properly. All the fish plates needed sorting back to was it here or here? I can't. No, it was back to there. I replaced that 8th straight as well, didn't I? And there were 2 more isolating rails here, which needed wiring up, so they're done. So we've got trailing sort of switches here. I've got the three new switches in here, and I think the previous video of that I was having trouble with that, so I've had that out of there and got that sorted now because the tail end of this was sticking up and causing phantom uncouplings or unwanted uncouplings. And tucked away over here there are another 2 isolating rails, which, whilst they had the cables sunk through the boards, I hadn't wired them up to switches because I hadn't got the switches. The switches came in, I put them on the desk and never did anything with them. So these things happen. So I got switches in here for those as well. So finally got those sorted out. But yeah, I've just been trying to get things put away. Let's run a bit of 00 for a moment. So if I set these points here, so if we go for 18, 17 and 14, I've had to do my best to memorise those. I have got them written down, but I did that without looking. I was quite pleased with that. So I never can remember all of these things. Let's give this a run round. So we are 4th of December, so the year's marching on, and I had hoped to be in a position where when I have a Christmas break, I was going to be able to install some boards along there. So I'm unsure whether I'm going to get the time, the way things are panning out at the moment. Let's see if we can turn that Silver King around. So that'll run under the station. That should come under points, sorry, not under points, through points 18, 14. And then I've got to remember to stop it there, otherwise I crash back through points 18. So that's where we're sitting at the moment. And again, lighting under here I think is going to be a huge advantage. So if I just reverse what I've done with the points, so we want to that and that, and then what we should have is the Silver King moving away back to the station. Charging off there. And then out the other side. Let's just go the once around, I think. New footbridge over there. I don't think I mentioned that. So it's quite a tatty one, but I've decided to put it on anyway. I'm going to storm around here. And that's going to go around there, back under the station. Hearing a couple of little hesitations in the background there. Yeah, you're in a bit of a hesitation there as well. Let's roll that back. There's always more track cleaning to be done. Yeah, there we go. I think we'll leave that there for now. Let's see if we can put this down. So there's that Freightmaster set there. So that was RS51, 651. Had the System 6 track, early 70s. Can't remember the exact date. Let me see if we can get that one underway. Let's give that a bit of a go. It's quite a rough engine, this one. Does run. Once the motor spins up, it comes up quite nicely. Let's get some power underway here. Let's see if we can follow that around the once. So this one's definitely going to go back in the box. I only got it out to get that cattle wagon the other day, and it ended up being tempted by getting all of these things out. I thought we'd have it in that bit of video we saw a bit earlier on. So next time around, let's grab the controls. We're not on the handheld with this. Let's see if we can just get that to a gentle stop there. So let's grab the box. Here we go. So we'll just pop the box on. Where shall we put the box? We'll put the box here. So there's that great illustration. There's a little bit of pen mark on it there. So containing electric locomotive, 7 trucks, large oval of track plus power clip and uncoupler. So there's definitely all of those things in here. Let's lift off the lid. Definitely seen better days. I should have done this the other way around. Excuse me. Let's pop that lid over there. And the inside tray is the other way up. That System 6 track is the heavy thing here, trying to drag it off the edge of the table. Let's get that over there. And I'm going to uncouple a few of these items. So let's see if we can get that. Now I can't remember all of the numbers for these wagons, so I'll pop them in the corner of the screen, as it were. So we've got the brake van there. Let's try to find out where they fit now, isn't it? I think the brake van goes in there like that. I think I was right to start with. So I think that's the version of the brake van which replaced the R16 in the catalogue back in the late 60s. And the milk tanker wagon, again, I wish I could remember the numbers of these things. I always leave silica gel in this stuff when I'm packing stuff away, so it all helps try and control the storage, keeping a little bit of moisture out and so on. So what else have we got here? We've got the horse wagon, the horse box, and then the cattle wagon, which is the original reason I dug this set out. That appears to fit in that hole there. So camera getting heavy, looking down like this with it. And there's the GWR version of the horse box. I think we could be in the wrong position here. There we go. It seems to fit like that. There's the uncoupler. It was hiding behind the wagons. So that should make things a little simpler, he says. There we go. We'll get a few more off. You've got the container wagon. There we go. Let's get a few of these things back in the box. Whoops. So they're not all the best examples. I think that one's sustained a little damage, there's some little missing parts here and there. Yeah, no, that one appears to fit in there like that. There we go. And this, these little containers come off. There we go. And the containers all have these little sort of recesses, which is all rather nice. Very exciting, I think, when if you were gonna get this set for Christmas, and you get all these little things presented in this nice little tray like that. Oh, I could have put all those the right way around, but the System 6 trackers not in too bad a condition. If you have a look at that, I think we've got the odd missing sleeper here and there, but still it sort of looks quite nice in the box. And we've got the cable drum wagon here. So I've got elastic bands on there, but I don't think it fits with elastic bands too well when it's in the packaging, so I might have to attend to that later on. And they also tend to rot. I don't know whether you've noticed how elastic bands seem to sort of break when you put things away in storage. Maybe it's just the poor quality elastic bands that I seem to have in stock, especially when you put them round track and you pick up the box later and you come back and they're all broken away where they're in contact with the steel track. There must be some sort of reaction between the two, so that just keeps it a little nicer in there. So that's one thing away. And not for any real reason, I was just sort of rummaging through some other things, and I got that Class 37 out over there, and that's quite a nice model, fairly play worn. A number of the things I've had on the railway recently have all been in that sort of very play worn condition. It doesn't stop them being fun though. So again, it's not the smoothest of runners, but it definitely does the trick. Let's give that a go. Why have I got that one turned off? There we go. Now I don't think we've got any hazards set. Ooh, have I got another uncoupling ramp doing its thing down here? Have we got that in the right position? No. I wasn't expecting that. So let's go for more power now. Let's just bring this into a gentle stop here at the station. So it looks the part with those coaches and that utility van there. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of these things away. Again, everything's been knocked. Let's run that around. So it's definitely smoother than the Class 31. Let's just let that run and let's see if we can follow that around a little. And then we'll pinch it off the track and have a quick look over it. Almost keeping that in frame. So if we grab the controls, let's pinch that off and have a quick look at it. I think I can reach over to that from there. Let's pop that under there and whip that one off. Let's have a quick look over there. So it is fairly play worn. Decal off the one side. The motor bogie is relatively good. Now I can't remember whether this is one I've fiddled around with extensively or not, or whether this is just the way it is. So definitely when it spins up the motor, it smooths out. A little bit growly as it comes down to the sort of low speed and stopping, and it's definitely benefited from a bit of a run. So it was very sort of unconvincing when it came out of the box. It's an unboxed model I have. I've got a number of unboxed items all stored together. So again, I got waylaid with that and thought that would be quite nice. I think that's a R751. I think these came along sort of what was it, 1967-ish, or maybe slightly earlier. I'll put the numbers I can find in Pat Hammond's book in the bottom of the screen there. So I think we won't put that back on, and I think probably we should leave it there this time, and we'll try and have something else more exciting to look at next week. My plan, if I get the time to clean it up, apart from Christmas is fast approaching and I really wanted to do some woodwork, but who knows, is I've got this group of items which I've collected. I've stuck them in a box like that because that's what's there. So I've got double-ended diesel. I know we had a look at one getting on for a year or so ago, maybe. and I've not really run these items as an observation coach. I can't pull all these out, so, but the thing about this is a complete set with Mark II couplings. Let's have a look at that on the end there. So what we'll do, we'll aim to have these out and get them running next video. So I've got the full set of the coaches here. So if you don't like transcontinental stuff, maybe next week's video is not the video for you. So maybe we'll have some other items other than transcontinental. Let's just get one of those out. Whoops. There's the wonderful observation car there. So these came along as a job lot. I got the locomotive by itself first, and then I was just casually looking on that well-known auction site, and these coaches came up as one lot. But again, if I'd been more together, we may well have got those out. So I just copied that out of the catalogue and stuck it on the box because they all sort of go together. You never know what's inside the cardboard boxes. Let me see if I can get this locomotive out of the box, or at least get the box lid off. What have we got on the end there? So I think this locomotive is quite a lovely thing. There we go, R159 double-ended diesel. And again, I can't remember the years, but obviously it's going to be pre-58, I think, if it's got Mark II couplings. So I do have some of these with the Mark III style couplings. Am I going to be able to unwrap this? There we go. Let's see if I can pinch that out there, and we'll get rid of the other part of the box. So it's definitely play worn, and I'm failing to get that bogey in the right place. There we go. So it's quite a lovely thing. Let's get rid of that white paper out of the background there. Let's come over here. So again, Mark II couplings, blue tank on the bottom. But again, this needs a little bit of a run over, if you know what I mean. Not run over, but a tidy up, a clean. Since it came to me, it's just sat. And it does run, it does sort of make a noise. I suppose we could just put that on the rails, but no laughing if it doesn't run properly. So I've got nothing on this inside line, I don't think. That's remarkably difficult to get on the rails. Let's grab the controls. Let's put the controls down here. Sorry, they're the wrong controls. We'll switch that around. We'll go there, and we'll go there. There we go. So yeah, next week's video we'll have this with that rake of coaches. We'll have a look over them. Let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's been sitting in the box for so long. It's just all the oil will have gone sticky. It just needs sorting. Clean wheels, clean axles. But I think that's probably it. So let's look in next week, and we'll have a bit of transcontinental, and we'll have some non-transcontinental as well, just to balance things up with. Goodbye now.